Hello everybody, we're here in the NETGEAR showroom, CES 2020. I'm here with Keith Kennedy. Hey, thanks for joining us.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
All right, so SDVoE, what is that? So we're going to talk about SDVoE and ProAV, but what's SDVoE?
Okay, so the SDVoE, the Software Defined Video over Ethernet Alliance, is a nonprofit created about 3 years ago based around Blue River technology that enables ProAV to truly make the leap to Ethernet as the standard backbone for distributing AV signals. So if we look at ProAV, a lot of people are like, well, what is ProAV?
Right.
Well, think about all the TVs in the world.
Yeah.
Take the ones that are in your home, subtract those, take the ones that are in the broadcast environment, subtract those. All those displays you have left, that's ProAV. So airport terminals, convention centers, shopping malls, car dealerships, even some homes, because we have ProAV applications in homes, and we're showing a wonderful application of SDVoE technology for homes here, which you can talk about later. But anywhere where you need a display to display video, graphics, data, things to reinforce what is going on in that environment. So traditionally, ProAV, just like the voice industry, was all based on switches that were custom made, expensive, proprietary, hard to upgrade, hard to scale.
Right.
So if we are able to move things to Ethernet, now we can eliminate those expensive proprietary switches and have Ethernet be the backbone of that technology.
Right. Yeah, and so from an Ethernet standpoint, it really does minimize the lag, and if we're looking at here, a ProAV wall, when we're looking at picture quality, everything, it just makes it really seamless, and especially you have multiple. So here we only have 4 TVs, but when you have hundreds, it just makes it so much easier.
It does, if you're using SDVoE technology.
Yep.
The problem with what we call AV over IP today is the vast majority of the manufacturers out there are using all different kinds of technology, and it's all within their own walled-in gardens. So a lot of them use compression, which degrades the quality of the signal as well as introduces latency. With the SDVoE Alliance's technology based on Semtech's Blue River, you have no picture degradation and you have no latency. So you can create these wonderful multi-image displays, multiple displays distributed throughout an environment with perfect image quality and zero latency.
Which is key, because if you have multiple TVs, hundreds, and if they're displaying an image, and if one image is off, then that's going to, make everything kind of weird. So it's really good. Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
We showed at our press event earlier a couple of different applications, such as an opera house and an eSports arena, where you have the live performers or the gamers, and then all of these displays for the audience to see what is going on. And if something happens with the live action, and then a half a second or a second later the audience sees it, that's going to be distracting for everybody involved. And the SDVoE technology allows us to eliminate that completely.
And you mentioned a half a second. Half a second to everybody is like, not too much time, but half a second in gaming is critical.
It's death.
Yeah,
it's death.
Exactly.
Another application we showed was an endoscopy suite, where a surgeon is literally using the technology and the image on the screen to guide the hands and guide the instrument. That's true death. If you're moving something and then you don't see it for half a second, that's a big problem.
Yeah, and that's truly real time too.
Yes.
So it has to be real time. So that's the beauty of it. So SDVoE or ProAV, where do you see it going? So either 2020 or beyond, where do you see the industry moving to?
Well, a lot of things are going on. I mean, obviously with the move into eSports, we need to be able to support high refresh rates. Today when we're looking at consumer video, you're looking at 60 hertz. Well, gamers, you have 144 hertz and even beyond. So we can support that today, which none of the other technologies can do that. But now we're talking about 8K and 10K and all kinds of other things beyond that. Well, because the technology is scalable and Ethernet is the backbone, we can scale the technology, scale how we implement it in the endpoints to go beyond 4K or just higher refresh rates of 4K, deeper color, and even 8K going beyond.
Yeah, and of course for gaming, especially the higher refresh rates is pretty important. LG is announcing for CES 2020 the 80-inch 8K for consumers. So as we start expanding, then that's what become super critical.
Right, yeah. And now with when we're able to scale the endpoints and the software applications to support it, NETGEAR and the wonderful switches you guys make, it's just a matter of plugging new things into the infrastructure.
That's it, yeah. It's all set up and all good. Cool, good stuff. Well, thank you very much for joining us.
You're very welcome.
Yeah, CES 2020. Thank you very much for tuning in.
Thank you.